Welcome to the finals of Conquest 1.0. The Conquest is held by the organization Philomath. The Philomath is a wholesome organization aimed at being a constant companion for the law students in any college or university across India. Founded merely months ago, it has brought to realization several events, webinars, moot court competitions, parliamentary debates, lecture series, MUNs, and various other internship opportunities in order to facilitate growth of young law enthusiasts and impart knowledge like never before. Here at Philomath, we wish to provide students with better exposure outside of their colleges and for them to perceive and operate in a healthy competitive environment. The organization works in collaboration with several other organizations, law firms, or renowned legal fraternities. It has had the privilege of associating itself with senior advocates like Aishwarya Bhati and Rajiv Bansal. The Philomath is a brainchild of our founder as well as our chief guest of today, Mr. Trivikramji. He has been on the podium for so many reputed quizzes of constitution that we have lost count, one such being finalist at Nani Palkiwala. His love and passion for constitution can be easily felt through his online courses which are prepared and taught by him only. Every new batch of online constitution course at Philomath has received more responses than before. We welcome you, sir. The conquest is the beginning of the legacy, the flagship constitution law quiz of the Philomath. The founder of the Philomath has a special place for constitution in his heart and therefore it was inevitable to keep this event out of the mission of the Philomath. Both of the anchors of the quiz are also bound by the common thread of avid quizzes in constitutional law. Present times might have been really difficult, not just physically but mentally as well, but conquest will grace your present time and again in foreseeable future, getting bigger and better every time. Before starting with the quiz, I would like our participants to introduce themselves. Finalist 1,
Hi everyone, I'm Sachin Panikar from BM Sargauka College, Goa.
finalist 2,
Hello everyone, this is Manshu Yadav from Delhi University.
finalist 3, finalist 3, I believe there's a network issue, so finalist 3 for today is Chetna Yadav. Finalist 4,
Hello everyone, I am Saloni Narayan and I am from University School of Law and Legal Studies, Dwarka University. That is
fi-
the Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University.
finalist 5,
Hey, my name is Anshu. I'm from Amit University.
the order in which the finalists are introduced is the same order in which they will face questions in the entire quiz. It's time to begin with the quiz,
Hi,
hence we will. Okay, finalist 3 is here.
finalist three. Finalist three. Yes.
Welcome, Chetna. It's time to begin with the quiz, hence we will go through some general rules which will be applicable in the entire quiz. Specific rules for the specific rounds will be informed just before those rounds. So some general rules for the quizzes are: there will be 3 rounds. The rules of the round will be informed at its beginning. There will be no passing of any questions, so all the questions will be specific to the person or finalist asked. Any prompting will cause deduction of marks, so there should be no prompting. And there's no negative marking in the entire quiz. Therefore, we request you to take an intelligent guess as well. Let's begin with round 1. Over to you to my co-host Ankit Agarwal.
Thank you, Sahil, for that explanation and introduction. And welcome, Sri Vikram sir, our finalists, and all the audience. So, just a brief about the competition first. The competition will have 3 different rounds. The first round I will explain that, and will begin with that, and the other 2 rounds will be explained as they come. Okay, you will be bearing with me, Ankit, and your co-host Sahil, who will alternatively ask you questions. Okay, so if we are ready, As you all have been explained the general rules before, these are the rules of round one. So round one is story time. What that means is every finalist will be asked 3 questions, all relating to a same story or a same incident, a same case. While I narrate the story, I will stop in between and ask you a question. 3 questions will be asked like that. Each right answer will be rewarded with 10 marks. There is no negative marking. As said, there is no passing as well. After I finish asking the question, you can answer within 30 seconds. Okay. Is there any doubt? Okay. Finalist one, if you are ready, I will.
Yes.
Okay. The story. The first fundamental duty in Part 4A obligated inter alia the respect for the national anthem. Let us begin with the history of the anthem itself. Your first question is the date on which the national anthem was adopted by the Constituent Assembly. Your time begins now.
Uh, 24th January 1950.
Yes, that is the correct answer. 5 marks, 10 marks. Okay. The duty to respect the anthem has become a rising point of debate in recent times. However, one of the first cases highlighting this issue involved 3 children in a school assembly refusing to sing the national anthem due to the conditions imposed by their religion. Name this case. Your time begins now.
The case is Bijoy Emmanuel versus State of Kerala.
That is the correct answer. The recent times have again seen debates on this issue. A particular case of Madhya Pradesh gained popularity due to which the movie Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum resulted in being barred from screening in the state for a few years as it commercialized and degraded the anthem. The case finally ended with the Supreme Court declaring conditionally that when national anthem is played in cinema halls, it is mandatory for people to stand in respect. Name this case. Your time starts now.
This is Sham Chokshi versus Union of India.
That is the correct answer. The scorer may note all 3 answers were correct. Finalist 2, please be ready. Your story will be displayed on the screen. During the time of emergency, a case known famously as the habeas corpus case came as a blot on the history of the Supreme Court. First, please identify this case. Your time starts now.
This is ADM Jabalpur versus Shivakant Shukla.
That is the correct answer. From the case of ADM Jabalpur versus Shivkant Shukla, a famous dialogue is produced here. X says, suppose a policeman, for reasons of enmity, not of state, kills someone. Would there not be a remedy? Y says, my lord, not so long as the emergency lasts. It shocks my conscience, it may shock yours, but there is no remedy. Identify who Y is. Your time starts now.
So I will take a guess. Why is ADM Jabalpur?
No, ADM Jabalpur was the petitioner in the case, but the person Y is arguing. So he is the advocate for him, for the government, Niren De. This answer was incorrect. Let's move on to the third part. Niren De's arguments won the majority that day, and years passed before it was openly accepted that the Jabalpur judgment was flawed. Who and in which judgment finally overruled the said judgment? You have to tell me the name of the judgment and the judge who is famously known for overruling this ADM Jabalpur case. Time starts now.
So the judge is D.Y. Chandrachud,
Yes. And
and
the case.
I think case is Puttaswamy right to privacy case.
Okay. Yes, that is the correct answer. D.Y. Chandrachud is famously known for overruling his own father's judgment in the right to
Yeah,
privacy Puttaswamy case. So 2 out
yeah.
of 3 correct answers. Finalist 3, please get ready. Your story will be displayed. Just unmute yourself and say a yes if you are ready. Finalist 3, since it is a time-based round, I will wait for a confirmation before beginning.
Okay.
Okay. The story. The procedure established by law in Article 21 has had an interesting development. It began with the A.K. Gopalan case, which is famously known for its narrow interpretation of the words. However, on the A.K. Gopalan bench, there was one judge who dissented and who said that a preventive detention law will also be subject to the restrictions of Article 19. Your question is, who gave the dissenting judgment in A.K. Gopalan? Your time starts now.
Mm, It was Justice Fazl Ali.
That is correct. Justice Fazl Ali
Can you hear me?
gave the dissenting judgment in the A.K. Gopalan case. Is a new screen visible? The later case.
Yeah, now it is.
Okay, just a second. This doesn't cost you time.
Mm,
Yes. The later case of Menaka Gandhi versus Union of India.
What? It was
Just a second. Gave life to
okay.
Honorable Fazl Ali's unheard words. The Menaka Gandhi case is known for its arguments on Article 21 and 19. However, there was another argument which found place in the ratio of the judgment. It said that authorities cannot deny reasons for an order expressly to avoid judicial scrutiny. This has developed into a principle of natural justice. What is this principle normally called?
Speaking order.
That is correct. And the third part of your story, let us move several years ahead to the recent Puttaswamy judgment. Honorable D.Y. Chandrachud, in his legendary judgment, added a new principle or rather test to the jurisprudence of Article 21 and name what this test is called and explain briefly what it means. Your time starts now.
Um, uh, it was the proportionality test.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
Just give us a brief what it means.
Uh, it uh, it's related to cost benefit.
Yes, that is the precise words I have used as well.
Oh, cool.
Ow.
Thanks.
All right, finalist 4, please be ready. Your story will be on the screen.
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. He is a public interest litigation (PIL) attorney. Beginning in 1984, he fought so many PILs in the Supreme Court that the day of Friday of every week was set aside just for his hearings. Your first question is, identify the public interest identify this advocate. Your time starts now.
that is MC Mehta.
Yes, that is the correct answer. The advocate is Mahesh Chandra Mehta, and the rest of the story is this. MC Mehta dealt primarily, if not entirely, in environmental law cases. Which of the following environmental case was not fought by him? Oleum gas leak case, the Taj Mahal pollution case, the Narmada Bachao Andolan case, or the introduction of CNG in India case? You can answer. You only have 30 seconds. Make a guess if you can. Oleum gas, Taj Mahal, Narmada Bachao Andolan, introduction of CNG. MC Mehta did not fight one of these. Which one is that?
Narmada Bachao Andolan.
That is the correct answer. And the third part of the story is this. The Narmada Bachao Andolan was founded under the leadership of Medha Patkar. And this Andolan was against a dam construction project on the river Narmada. What was the name of the dam
You are
whose
not audible.
construction was challenged? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can read that.
So what is the name of the dam whose construction was challenged in the Narmada Bachao case? Your time starts now.
Sardar Sarovar Dam.
That is the
That
correct
is Sardar
answer.
Sarovar.
Oh. Okay. The scorer may note all the three answers were correct. And finalist 4, please be ready. Your story will be on the screen now.
I was the finalist 4.
Analyst 5, Ankit.
Finalist
Finalist
5.
five.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay. A case has been decided, and Justice Y.V. Chandrachud, while writing his judgment, begins with a disclosure that Honorable Chief Justice S.M. Sikri has not given him enough time to even read the judgments of all his fellow justices, the day of retirement of Justice Sikri being close at hand. Which case am I talking about?
Mhm.
Your time starts now.
I think it's Keshavananda Bharti case.
Yes,
I think.
that is correct. It is the Keshav Nanda Bharti case, and the day of the judgment, 24th April 1973, itself is the day of retirement of Justice S.M. Sikri.
Mm.
And Y.V. Chandrachud makes this disclosure. Years later, we see history repeat itself, when this time the judgment is being written by Justice P.N. Bhagwati, and he begins by saying, I am in the very position Honorable Chief Justice Chandrachud was at the time of the Keshav Nanda case. Identify this case. Your time begins now.
Okay, so it may be, I think, Minerva Mills.
Yes, that is the correct answer. It is the Minerva Mills case, and Justice Chandrachud is the Chief Justice, and again P.N. Bhagwati was not given enough time. And this is the last part of the story. Apart from the similarity already given, there is yet another similarity between the cases of Keshav Nanda Bharati and Minerva Mills. That is, one advocate is common in both cases. Who is that advocate? Your time starts now.
I guess it is Nani A Palikwala. I think so, I'm not sure.
Should I take this as an answer?
Yes.
It is the correct answer. It is Nani A. Palkhiwala. With that, we are finished with round 1. Sahil will be dealing with a round 2, which is a rapid fire round. Sahil, are we ready?
Yes, Ankit. So, can you display the rules of round 2, please? in round 2, there will be 5 questions per finalist, and each question will be for 10 marks. Unlike round 1, the time taken by the host will be counted in that 1 minute. You can answer before the question, before it is finished on your own risk. Questions can be passed and attempted later on only if time is left. So let's begin with round 1. Finalist 1, are you ready?
Yes.
Your time starts. Ankit, is there any connectivity issue?
No, I'm ready with the timer. Just go.
Okay, so you have to share screen as well.
Yes, say time starts now.
Your time. Okay. Center-state relationship concept was dealt by which commission?
Sarkaria Commission.
Concept of
Sarkar-
constitution. Yeah, concept of constitutional amendments has been derived from which country?
Pass.
There shall be minister in charge of tribal welfare in certain states. The concept is given in which article?
Pass.
Concept of dual Indian citizenship received president's assent in which year? Sorry, the question on screen. By which amendment was the reorganization of states done on
Second
linguistic basis?
Amendment.
Okay. Uh, which female activist presented the national flag in the assembly on 15th August 1947?
Sarojini Naidu.
Okay, so question number 2, concept of constitutional amendments has been derived from which country?
South Africa.
There shall be minister in charge of tribal welfare in certain states. The concept is given in which article?
The time's up.
170.
Okay, so 3 out of 5 were correct. So you scored 30 marks in this round. Finalist 2, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Name the commission appointed for all the excesses in the emergency period.
Shah Commission. Shah Commission.
Concept of DPSP has been derived from which country?
Ireland.
Governor of a state is appointed under which article?
152.
Article 21A has been added in Constitution through which amendment?
86 Constitutional Amendment 2002.
Artwork on every page of the Constitution was crafted by?
Nandlal Bose and Deor Ramanohar Sinha.
So the answer is only Nandlal Bose. So Ankit, what should we do in this question?
That's okay.
Okay, so 4 out of 5 were correct in this round.
So finalist 1 has 30 points, finalist 2 has 40 points, and we can get ready for finalist 3. You can ask the
Yes.
details after the competition, Abhinav. You can take the details down right now.
Yes, all right.
Okay, finalist 3. I hope you're ready. Sahil.
Yeah, I am.
Just a second.
Name the only person who has been in the CGI president and vice president's office. Finalist 3. You haven't unmuted yourself.
Mr. M. Hidayatul.
Okay. Concept of concurrent list has been derived from which country?
Australia.
Freedom to manage religious affairs is under which article?
26.
First amendment of Constitution was in which year? You can pass if you don't know.
Next question, please.
Okay. Where is the original copy of Constitution
Okay,
present?
pass.
Where is the original copy of the Constitution present?
Please answer. There are only 2 seconds left. Time's up.
I don't know.
Okay, so 3 out of 5 were correct, so she scored 30 points out of this round.
Finalist 4, are we ready?
Yes.
Who was the chairman of Constituent Assembly?
Rajendra Prasad.
Concept of independence of judiciary has been derived from which country?
USA.
Sorry?
USA.
Okay. Elections of Lok Sabha will be conducted through universal adult franchise. The concept is mentioned in which article of the Constitution?
326.
Right to property has removed as a fundamental right in which year?
Could you please pass?
Constitution of India was handwritten by?
Uh, Prem Bihari.
Okay. Elections of Lok Sabha will be conducted. Sorry. Right to property was removed as a fundamental right in which year?
5 seconds.
That is 1978.
19. Can you repeat it? Can you?
1978.
Okay, that's correct. So 5 out of 5 are correct. So she scored 50 marks in this round. Fine, 5. Are you ready?
Yes.
Who was the provisional chairman of the Constituent Assembly?
Sachin Vinod Sinha.
Okay. Concept of fundamental duties can be derived from which country?
Soviet Union.
Article 14 has two concepts related to rule of law in its definition itself. Name them.
Pass.
Unity of nation has been changed to unity and integrity of nation under which amendment?
42.
We started celebrating Constitution Day from which year?
2015.
Article 14 has two concepts related to rule of law in its definition itself. Name them.
I think it is equality before law and equal protection of law. I think so.
Okay. So that's correct. You scored 5 out of 5. 50 points from this round.
With 10 seconds remaining.
That's great. Over to you, Ankit.
All right. So we are done with the round 2, and appropriately everyone is confused about who is leading and who is not. Let's proceed with the last and final round. This round is called links and patterns. Okay, it will have two parts. As you can see, two questions will be put to each finalist. So, first, one question will be put to each finalist, and then we'll begin again. Okay. The first question will ask the pattern or relation between the given units. This has 15 marks. And the second question will ask you to pick the odd one out of the given units and give us a reason why that is the odd one out. Picking the right odd one gives you 5 marks, and the correct reason gives you 10 more. So this also has a total of 15 marks. After, as this will be based mostly on pictures, as soon as I show you the picture, your time will begin, and you will have 60 seconds to answer the question. All right. Finalist 1, if you are ready, again, this will be about identifying a pattern or relation between whatever is given on the screen. Okay, you will have 60 seconds.
You guys have some demo or something?
Okay, I can give you one from mine.
Yeah.
Just 4 things will be in front of you, say 4 pictures, and you have to identify what is common in those pictures. If I give you all the say 4 petitioners pictures from a landmark cases of article 21, so
Yep.
you have to identify that. Okay, identify the relation. You have 60 seconds.
These are articles which are available also to non-citizens.
That is correct. Finalist 2.
Yes.
Identify the relation. You have 60 seconds.
They all have been Attorney Generals of India. One is K.K. Venugopal, and others are also.
That is correct. All are former Attorney Generals of India. Finalists 3, please be ready. Identify the relations. You have 60 seconds.
This was the bench which sat in the Keshav Nanda Bharti case for the judgment.
That is correct.
Ankit.
Finalist 4.
Hello. Ankit,
Yes, Ankit.
do you want me to mention the names?
No, that is all right. Just the relation is enough. Okay, finalist 4. This is your question.
Okay.
Identify the relation. You have 60 seconds. You have 25
I
seconds.
just know one
Yes,
person.
yes. Okay. 10 seconds are left. If you would like to make a guess.
I don't recognize rest of the three. I just know one.
You just have to identify the link.
One.
All right, time's up. All 4 of these are part of our Constituent Assembly. Now, the second part of this round, again you will be shown 4 things and you have to pick the odd one out of them. Okay, picking the right odd one will give you.
Ankit,
Yes.
Ankit, did you forget someone?
Finalist 5 is left. Finalist 5 is left.
Sorry.
Finalist 5 is left.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Finalist 5. This is your question.
I thought you forget me.
Yes. You have 60 seconds. Please identify the relation.
Okay. I know the first one. I don't know the fourth one at all.
You just have to tell me what is common between these 4 people.
Okay. I think law ministers of India because first and second I know. So I make a guess.
Yes, you can.
Law minister of India because I know the first two.
Yes, that is the correct answer. They are all former law ministers of India. Even Justice H.R. Khanna served as our law minister for 4 days before he resigned.
Ankit,
Yes.
you aren't telling the last one, please.
I'm
Just carry
sorry.
on. Sorry, there's nothing. Just carry on.
There are Ravi Shankar Prasad, P. Chidambaram, B.R. Ambedkar, and H.R. Khanna. And even H.R. Khanna served as our law minister for 4 days with Charan Chaudhary Singh's party. Is that all right?
Ankit, how many points for this one?
These were 15
How many
marks.
points? 15 marks, right? Yeah,
All right. There will be one more round. for odd one out, which will also have a total of 15 marks. That is the last round.
So before starting with next round, I would like to tell the rules. In that round, you can score maximum 15 marks. There will be 4 options, and you have to pick the odd one out. You will score 5 marks out of 15, and when you will tell the reason why is it odd one, then you will get the rest 10 marks. So you will get 15 marks only after you tell the odd one out as well as the reason of that odd one. I hope it's clear. So we can start with round one, finalist one.
Yes.
Go.
Your time starts now.
Um, I guess it is amendment number 4 because yeah, I guess you have to identify, right? So amendment number 4.
Yeah, so 5 points for that.
Okay. I should tell you the reason now. I mean,
Yeah, you should.
yeah. So that's because it's by the 35th Amendment, and we had this special category of associate states by the 35th Amendment. So others are just normal states, but this is associate state.
Okay, that's perfect. Question for finalist 2.
Yeah. So I will say Article 145.
The reason.
The reason being all other articles deal with supervisory jurisdiction. So 127 deals with Supreme Court, 217 High Court, and 233 for District Courts. But 145 is
All
dealing with
all so all three deal with. I am not clear. All three deal with.
supervisory jurisdiction of Supreme Court.
So 127,
supervision.
127, 217, 233 deal with supervisory jurisdiction.
Yeah.
Okay, so your answer was correct, but reason was not correct because all three are for the appointment of judges in various court. 127 for Supreme Court, 217 for High Court, and 233 for subordinate court. So your answer was correct. You will get 5 marks for that, but reason wasn't correct.
But
So 145 is related to jurisdiction.
appointment of Supreme Court judges.
Yeah,
Appointment of Supreme Court judges is 124, I think.
somehow it's related to appointment of judges only. You can check it after the quiz. 127 is for Supreme Court,
Okay.
217 for High Court, and 233 for subordinate court.
Okay, thank you.
Finalist number 3, are you ready?
Yeah. But your screen, yeah.
Yeah. Ankit, go on.
The fourth one is the odd one out.
Why?
Because the first three are part of the union list, and the fourth one is the part of the concurrent list.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
You will get 15 marks in this round.
Okay.
So finalist 4, are you ready?
Yeah. Justice H.R. Khanna.
Why?
That is because the H.J. Kanya is the first Chief Justice,
Okay.
and Patanjali Shastri was the longest serving Chief Justice, and I was not sure about this Ranjan Das, Justice Ranjan Das, so that was.
So, what's the explanation? Can you reason?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
you
that
prescribe
is
it?
because I guess the HR Khanna was never uh, uh, he was never been a chief justice of India.
Okay, that's great. So you'll get 15 marks in this round. Finalist 5, are you ready?
Yes. Mm, I think the fourth one is on one out.
Why?
Because I think the first two are the part of the 42 Amendment Act, right? And
Can you repeat it?
fourth, I think, is not the part of the 42 Amendment Act because first is the part and second is also the part.
And
And
third?
I think third is also the part I've read, but not it is clearly coming in my image. But yeah, fourth.
Okay, that's correct. So you'll score 15 points in this round. Over to you, Ankit.
With that, we have reached the end of this competition. We will have the scores with us soon. Abhinav will tabulate the final scores and the results will be announced. Till then, just breathe for 10 seconds and let me see. Yes. If our honorable chief guest and founder of the Philomath, Sri Vikram sir, would like to address us with a few words.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you all are good. Let me make my video on. Just give me a minute. Yeah, so good evening, everyone. I was watching this quiz throughout the competition, and it was the questions were so good from the co-host, that is Ankit and Sahil. I enjoyed this complete competition. Matlab, even I got messages from our students who read Constitution from us. So they also messaged us that, sir, we are enjoying this quiz. So also some of the questions were answered so well. It means I was watching that finalist 4 giving the answer about others are not chief justice, and she took a shot that yes, he was also not a chief justice. And also that last one, 42nd amendment wala answer, that was also good. So the it's not just about knowledge every time, it's also about reasoning sometime, that if you know some things, then you can reason out that what can be there and what cannot be there. And I like this. Whenever it comes to a constitution quiz, I like it because the mere fact, the importance of the constitution in the country. It's like we have certain students of mine in this particular session. So I have told them time and again when we talk about the importance of the constitution. So I tell them a very small story that it's like in if we have watched the Arabian Nights, the Aladdin wala web series. So in that, Aladdin got a chirag, and through that he has a genie. And genie was, genie was very powerful. The genie can do anything. Genie can even kill the Aladdin. So he was very much powerful. He can do whatever he wants. But throughout this web series, we find out that the genie obeys the Aladdin, irrespective of the fact that genie was very much powerful. He could have killed Aladdin or he could have done anything, but he obeyed Aladdin throughout the journey. That is because Aladdin had that chirag and that lamp, in English I can say. So that lamp, so through that lamp, Aladdin controlled that big, powerful creature called genie. So similarly, in our country, the constitution is that particular lamp, and we are the Aladdin. And government is that genie. We know that government is very powerful. He can do anything. They can even kill you. And that very question of that ADM Jabalpur case, and I enjoyed that also. So government can do anything. It's very much powerful. But with this lamp, or with this sacred book of constitution, we make a check on the government that you do not get get more power than required. So I have the results with me on my mobile. I got the results. So I will declare it in a minute, but let me finish this story first. So similarly, I find that this constitution is so much important for our country, and this is what so this is which Ankit, please mention the names of all the finalists also, so that I can take their names also. So this was, I can see the scores are very close. Matlab, 3 of them have scored same marks, exact. So it's going to be very good. The winner is from a huge margin. Matlab. So I will announce. Wait for a second. Matlab, dil tham ke baithiye. Result aane wala hai. So also this, I would like to thanks to this webinar that Mr. Ankit, Mr. Sahil, they have done a lot of hard work to make these kind of questions and look after all the accessories required for it. Even I would like to thank all the participants who could not make to the finals. Still, I would like to thank you for being a part of this particular competition. And I would like to congratulate and say thanks to the winners also, because I remember there's this very famous golf player, Tiger Woods. So he says that no matter how good you are, you can always be better. So even if you want, there is scope for improvement every time. So now I am going to declare the results. So decreasing order में चलते हैं या increasing order में चले? Okay, first of all, let me declare the runner-up. So the runner-up is Saloni Narayan. Congratulations, Saloni, for being runner-up. She scored 95 marks.
Thank you.
And there are 3 participants who scored exact number of marks, that is 90 marks.
Hello, Trivikram ji, hello.
Yes.
Yeah, so actually there was an error in sending the marks of participant 2. So his marks is not 90. 2 people have scored 90.
Okay. So send the third result also.
Yeah.
So 2 of them has already scored 90. We know. I have declared the runner-up. So now winner is still in myth. So let me get the result and I will announce it very soon. Also, just for the information, we are starting a constitutional course, 2-month-long course. So those who are interested can join our course. You can get the details about the course from our official website, www.thephilomath.info. Also from the Instagram, we can find out d.philomath is our Instagram handle. You can find out other information from there also. Okay, so now I'm going to announce the winner, and the winner is finalist 5, Anshu Gupta. Congratulations, Anshu, for winning this competition.
Congratulations.
And also the rest have tiebreakers, as I have already told you. So 3rd, 4th, 5th position have to share the same prizes as far as I can remember, Ankit.
Yes, sir. Even the prizes for 3rd, 4th, and 5th are same, and their scores are same. So all are 3rd.
Yeah. So let me just again read it. The winner is Anshu Gupta and runner-up is Saloni Narayan. I would like to thank you all the finalists. Means you people made it so enjoying. मतलब जिस हिसाब से आप reasoning लगा रहे थे बहुत मजा आ रहा था. It was like a show we were watching की भाई बोल दे आ रहा है बता दे. और कुछ में तो आप लोगों ने ऐसे मतलब मिस्टेक कर दिए. I remember this question, एक बड़ा इजी सा क्वेश्चन था. तो उसमें I was like यार ये तो नहीं करना था, ये तो बताना चाहिए था. So बहुत मजा आया throughout the event. और मैंने देखा कि throughout the event 34 participants आए और वो बने रहे. They were watching this final because it was so interesting. So credit goes to you as well as the Mr. Ankit, Mr. Sahil and Mr. Abhinav for conducting this quiz, the final in the very swift manner. Thank you, Ankit. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you all finalists, all audiences. We were impaired by this COVID and we had to restrict this competition both in its simplicity, amplitude and how great it could have been even without this. But Conquest will be back. We will make it even bigger and better than this. And I hope most of the finalists and even from the audiences are inspired enough to join us when we hold it next time. Thank you. Congratulations.